Hi guys, you're here at Garden Gnomes ETC. Some of the stuff that, well, let's start off. I had a customer call me up and he says, Dave, he says, I like your stuff, you got a lot of cool things, but some of your pond lighting seems to be a little bit high. And I says, you're probably talking about these Atlantic water garden. They come in color wheels, and we're going to do these another time because it's worth a video, because these things are spectacular when it comes to water gardening. But he says, Dave, I'm looking for a certain thing, and I says, I know exactly what you're looking for, and they're not on my website for a reason. They come with a cord, a transformer, and then they usually come in these things where you set them side by side. So this video is actually a product comparison. We're going to look at them because I was going to put these on, but then I said, and every water company has these, and they come in threes. Maybe they come with unit of one. But the problem is with these, the value isn't there. The price is there. It might be $40, $50, $60. The problem is these things here, they come with a cap where you twist off. Usually they have a bulb where you can change the color. They have an O-ring. Inside is your bulb. Well, with that in mind, this here is supposed to go down, push on this to make the seal on your O-ring. Now, when I was working as a senior maintenance specialist before my company went out, that was my job, was all the different aspects of plumbing, of all the different harsh chemicals and the heated baths, and a lot of stuff we had was the Chemtrol True Union ball valves, the unions, and all the different types of flow meters. So of course you can see where one of my main specialties was all these different types of O-rings. But with that in mind, the O-ring in this type of a thing just didn't cut it, and about 3 months into the operation I saw that some of my lights, and of course all maintenance men have spare parts, so I got bulb after bulb after bulb, thinking that when these go I would be able to fix it and never lose a beat. But the problem is, once I went in there to replace the bulb, I noticed that the O-ring didn't make a good seal. And to me, when you're just dealing with something submerged in water, there's no pressure or anything, especially when it's not too far under the water, this thing here kind of got eaten away. And there was no more contact, so there was no bulb that was going to make this light up. So with that in mind, I bought 2, 3, 4 of these at once. They were great. They look nice, and in the middle I said I can use another 3, 4. Take for instance, these things here do go probably 60, some of them 70, 80 bucks. So I was up to 10 of these. I got 10 of them now that don't work. Now with the product, looking at these things, I can't very well sell something like this that I know I lost all 10 of them. 10 times even, let's go 50 bucks, it's 500 bucks worth of lighting. That's one of my main things that I like in water gardening, is the lighting at night. I just like to see my waterfalls, all the different lights to go on. But when I see stuff here that can't even last 3 months underwater, and I ended up losing all 10 of them, and it wasn't all the bulbs, but once you lose one, the whole thing's shot. So back to some of these things that do cost a little bit more, in the mind of, you know, what I figure is I don't have the time and money to invest into something that is cheap, but when you look at it, it's a heck of a lot more expensive than doing it the right way with some of these other ways of doing it, such as the Alpine LED lights. A lot of these things are LEDs. These here are not. They're halogen, and I think they're regular. I'm not sure what they are, but as you can see, I got all kinds of spare parts for these. But There again, sometimes it's my job to explain to you why we don't carry a lot of the underwater lighting, because even though it's cheap, it's very expensive, because it didn't do the job that I wanted to do. It didn't get the job done at the Bowers waterfalls and stuff. So just to let you guys know, that's why some of the stuff as we find and it doesn't work, I'm not going to carry it. So see you again.